Welcome to day 231. Is it 231 or 230? Can't remember. But I started filming this morning. I did about 15 minutes and apparently we've lost it all. So we're starting again at 3 o'clock. We're putting a gutter just past the driveway as we speak. Trying to stop all the rain coming straight into our driveway rather than going down the road to the well. So that's going to be done. We've also had this rolled for about 2 hours, 3 hours. And Charlie's now digging out the actual walls that we need to beam. So this bit here will go straight across, and so will that, and that forms the garage opening, which would be above. The plumber's obviously been in, and obviously he says has done this bit here, and it's going to put the elbow where it needs to be over here. As you can see, things have been moved over here. We've got some scaffolding down from over here. We've got the stillage down that's been taken away. And we're some plastering done, as you can see. So plastering at the top. We're also going to be plastering inside there tomorrow morning as well. So the bathroom will be plastered. We're not going to do plasterboard. We're going to plaster. So then we can just paint it inside and make it a very easy fix. So as you can see, being propped up. It's got to be like that for 7 days, unfortunately. So we're going to have to sort of plaster what we can in here. And get it all cleared out, and then that's good to go. That's all been sealed up. This has all been plastered in, waiting to be sanded down. We've got a few patches obviously being now done, sort of snagging wise. This has had more paint, that's had more paint. The kitchen is in. Cooker's not connected up, but the cooker is in. Hob has been cut. Sink is in. Dishwasher is in, and then we've got the hot water tap, which as you can see is meant to be here. It's been taken out at the moment, but underneath here will be the actual hot water element to it, and having all the waste put in as we speak. So that's pretty much what's going on in here. Still filling and sanding here as well. We have a kitchen unit installed in here now. This is going to be utilities. Washing machine will be on here. Sink will be cut into this. Worktop straight across, and the tumble dryer in that corner there. This has all been painted, as you can see. In here, the bed's been covered up because we don't want to get too much dust in here. But we're pretty much, there's a couple of little storage parts in here, obviously, but we've got to sand that down and paint that bit. But other than that, that's okay, just needs another coat. We've got some ladies and gents in here doing some painting for me. So they're just filling on the walls along here and painting that in for me, which is awesome. And they're going to do another coat on the walls after this is dried and we sand it down. So that's pretty much going to be done here. These glasses are going to be painted with a satin wood, and they're going to become the splashbacks on the actual sinks themselves, which will be good. We're going to be running through here as well and doing more in here. They're already in here rolling us as far as I'm aware, giving this another coat that it deserves. Ceiling fan's been put in, which is good. Here's got to be sanded down a little bit and painted, and this has got to be painted as well, which we'll get around to doing that part as well. And this room, they're going to go through this room as well. So again, that's meant to be 1 primer and 2 coats, so look at it. So we're going to sand that down, get the individuals done, and get this all painted through as well, so that'll be good. This has now been filled in, so again, unfortunately, it's going to have another sand. Again, should we do that really? Through here, we got this bit here being done. We're probably going to board that again. This has been repainted all around here. The guys are doing another coat on here, which is good. This is at its second coat on here. This is at its third coat, I think, this is second coat. So this is still being painted. That's being filled in. Let's have a look through in the bedroom, see what's going on there. Okay, bed obviously dust sheeted up. So we're going to have to get that sanded down around here and painted. That'll be done next. All through here is going to be redone as well. And I've still got to reseal the shower trays. I've still got to polish those in a minute and seal those and let them go off overnight, and then we can actually get the furniture on and start using the showers tomorrow. And the guys have sanded this down already, but it needs a little bit more on there by the looks of it. They can sand that down and get that painted as well. This one is not too bad, so we might get away with that, but again, I'm just going to get them to put a lick on everything. Especially things like that above where we've now stopped with the tiles. We now need to get the bits along here filled and sanded down and repainted as well. So, and the shower head is going to come out the wall on its own, which can look a bit weird, but maybe I'll get a cover to go over it, but we'll see. So anyway, that's going to be one of my aims in a minute, is to get those polished and get those sealed, and then it's just a case of just keeping on painting. The main thing is just getting the sanding out of the way so that we can stop the dust, and it's just paint. I don't mind the paint part. But again, on the ceiling here, look, the ceiling needs a damn good coat in here. In here is not too bad. But again, you can see some patches through here as well. So we want to try and make sure we get the ceiling through here painted. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are so far. Over here, the guys have actually put in the external pieces here. So as you can see here, we've got got a concrete board going along here all the way along, and we'll get that plastered in and painted. So that's pretty good. Other than that, I think that is about it for now. So we've got painting and sanding still. That's the real pain. Need to get door frame for here, keep talking about it. I'm going to leave that until they get inside here plastered, so we'll get the plastering done in there tomorrow. And then I'll go and buy a door frame and door and get that put on there. And then our main front door is being delivered, fingers crossed, at the weekend. So it can't wait for that to go in. It will really change the dynamics of the house immediately. In here, the comms unit's going on. Want to make sure it's nice and high and out of the way. All of our internet will be fed straight up into that, and also we'll have our PoE switch in there and all the other bits and bobs. One thing I haven't double checked is the PoE width. I definitely want to make sure it definitely goes in there. So that's one thing I do need to double check. I've bought a rack that's wide enough to actually house the PoE itself. So I'm going to measure that now actually, because I haven't actually checked it. So I want to make sure it definitely reaches, that's for sure. Yeah, other than that, then it's obviously the cabling, the Cat6 cabling for the cameras, the wireless points. So yeah, it's a case of just getting them all out and wriggle them out and plug and play really. Hopefully it should get the RG45 ends on the actual Cat6 cables. It should be able to plug straight in, and it should come to life and work, because I set it up in England. So it is a case of just powering it up, connecting up to the internet, and then making sure that it all works. So fingers crossed. I'll go and get that out in a minute actually, because I've now got the unit in there. I want to start running everything in. So, but yeah, so there's a unit up there. We're going to get some plasterboard above that as well. So they'll run all the cabling into the actual unit itself, and then we can actually take the internet itself that's coming through here, so we'll run it along here, straight up, and into the side. So yeah, still obviously loads of work to do, as always. Let's always end it, start and end it the same way. But obviously through here, it's a case of obviously the kitchen fitters haven't been here today so far. They've actually they've been here to polish the top. Shower screens, they've got to go in as well. CCTV bits and bobs, as you can see. Starting to come together. Just need the dust to stop. If we can stop this dust, then we can obviously certainly live in here whilst things are going on. So it's just now just getting some of the sanding going on, get the paint on the wall, yes, and start actually trying to live. That's for sure. So anyway, I'll check in later. 8:20. Have a quick update where we are at the moment. We've had some painters in today. Still got some more door frames being filled, sanded. Facilities room has got a unit in it, washing machine plumbed in already. We've got paint in the UK. Also did a bit more paint around here. Beds are built, but we still have quite a bit of stuff being moved in. Window frames have been done. More paint going on throughout. Can't see in the bathroom, there's an actual light, so I'll take that. This bedroom's actually had another coat of paint today as well, all the way through. So it's a lot better now. So looking through, just look at the sanding to go to finish it off. In here, same thing, it's going to have another lick of paint, but the window's been done around the outsides. So that's been done. I've got to try and straighten some stuff up. Still filling and sanding. Never ending. The kitchen guys didn't come in today. Well, that's a lie. The guy came to polish, as I showed you earlier on, cookers in. Still waiting for the doors to be made to come onto here, so I assume they're going to be coming tomorrow with those. I think they've actually cut this a little bit too far back though. There's a lack of support here now, so we're getting quite a bit of movement. So where they've actually cut into here, I think they should have cut this a little bit further back. They've obviously clearly tried to miss the back of the unit. But that has actually meant that they've actually now weakened the support here, so I have to look at that. Fridge and freezer are sitting here with their 24-hour standby, so they can fire up tomorrow. Dishwasher's been put in place but isn't fixed as yet. We need to get the legs up. the tap line, it's come back out again. Sorting out the plumbing around the back. We've got one of the cooker units going in there. This hasn't been attempted yet, so we'll have to look at that tomorrow, but I'm thinking about just reboarding that, reboard the whole thing. Door frame done and inner done. Walls had the first coat of a couple of paints up there. Still got to sand down along here. This door frame's now been done. Again, got to be sanded down tomorrow. This bedroom's going to have another coat of paint. I've got painters coming in to give everything a complete another coat. So that's what I'm going to do. As you can see, this has been done, but it needs another coat. Window's been done. Again, I think these are taped up as well, so you can't really see in here. Yeah, you can't really see. So, but anyway, this has been coated now. I coated that earlier on today, so that's now waterproof. This needs to be sanded down and painted. Refilled and sanded and painted. Next door's been done. So really it's a case of tomorrow, the mixers are going on, the shower head's going on, both here and here. Glass screen's being screwed in, water and waste and everything's all been done. That's been painted, mirrors will be hung. Bathroom 1 and 2 will be finished tomorrow. And then we obviously just need to give it a damn good clean. We're going to be in here for 3, 4, 5 days, and then next weekend we've got some cleaners coming in to give it a proper industrial clean. Not too sure if the lights are on in here or not. Oh God, taped up again. But anyway, here's the wardrobes I told you about. So the walk-in wardrobes have actually been fitted in and finished off. So they're all in. And they're slightly ajar at the moment because they've been jarred open because they did a bit of painting on them. So that is actually on the handle. So that means it might have been on the door. And then there'll be a door frame going in here as well. So yeah, other than that, it's 25, really come at 8:30. Still need to try and keep this place clean. It needs a damn good mop tomorrow after we've done the last bit of sanding down, hopefully. And we can try and actually get some normality and non-dust in here. Put it away. Other than that, we're pretty much done. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow we'll be done and we'll be moving in.